First 24 hours of blackout. 5 mistakes that could kill you. As a former 160th SOAR flight medic and combat veteran, I've seen what happens when people make the wrong decisions under pressure. But nothing prepared me for what I witnessed during the 2021 Texas blackout. A neighbor, a good man, made 5 simple mistakes in the first 24 hours. 3 days later, his family was in the hospital. One of those mistakes nearly killed his daughter. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what he did wrong so you never make the same fatal errors. I'm a nurse practitioner with 20 years military service, Desert Storm flight medic, Afghanistan combat medic, Army SEER graduate. I've treated casualties under fire and survived scenarios most people only see in movies. But here's the brutal truth. When the grid goes down in your suburban neighborhood, the same life or death principles apply. The difference, most families have zero training and make predictable, deadly mistakes in the first 24 hours. Let me walk you through the 5 biggest killers and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1, staying home when you should bug out. During that Texas blackout, my neighbor refused to leave. He thought, I will tough it out. We have blankets.
The moment the grid dies, hesitation kills. You don't wait. You move.
And what he didn't account for was this. In a grid down scenario, your suburban home becomes a liability within hours. No heat, no water pressure, no sewage. The temperature inside his house dropped to 38 degrees Fahrenheit in 18 hours. His daughter, who has asthma, started showing signs of hypothermia. By the time he realized his mistake, the roads were iced over and impassable. They were trapped. Here's the fix. You need a decision matrix before the blackout happens. If outside temperature will drop below 40 degrees and you have no backup heat, you bug out within the first 6 hours, not 24 hours, 6.
Temperature drops below 40 degrees. That's your trigger. Don't negotiate with the cold.
Have a pre-planned location, a friend or family member within 50 miles who has a fireplace or generator. Make the call early, load the car, and go. Waiting to see if power comes back is how people die. Mistake number 2, using candles for light. This is the one that almost killed his daughter.
Candles turn your home into a tinderbox. One accident and everything burns.
In the chaos of the blackout, they lit candles throughout the house. One got knocked over by their dog. The curtain caught fire. In a normal situation, you call 911. But during a blackout, emergency services are overwhelmed or non-responsive. They had no fire extinguisher.
No extinguisher? No chance. Fire doubles every 30 seconds.
My neighbor tried to use a blanket to smother the flames and got second-degree burns on his hands. His daughter inhaled smoke and had an asthma attack. They had no inhaler refill because pharmacies were closed. Here's the fix. Candles are a last resort, not a primary light source. You need hands-free LED headlamps for every family member. I'm talking about the kind that run on AA batteries with a red light mode to preserve night vision. Keep a minimum of 24 spare batteries per person. For area lighting, use battery-powered LED lanterns, not candles. And for the love of God, have at least 2 fire extinguishers in your home, one in the kitchen, one near the bedrooms. Check them every 6 months. A 10-pound ABC-rated extinguisher costs $30 and can save your life. Mistake number 3, opening the refrigerator repeatedly. This sounds minor until you understand the physics. A closed refrigerator will maintain safe temperature for about 4 hours without power. Every time you open that door, you lose 10-15 minutes of cold retention. My neighbor Sally kept opening the fridge to check on food or grab drinks. By hour 12, their fridge was at 55 degrees. By hour 24, everything was spoiled. They lost $300 worth of food and had nothing safe to eat.
You open this door, you lose food, you lose strength, you lose options.
Here's the fix. The moment power goes out, stop opening the fridge. Immediately transfer critical items to a cooler with ice if you have one. Know what's inside. Before the blackout, make a list and tape it to the door so you can check temp. without opening the door. Just look through the glass. Safe zone is below 40 degrees. Above that, bacteria multiply exponentially. And here's the combat medic truth. Food poisoning during a crisis can kill you.
Strong stomach, strong survivor. Protect your calories like ammo.
You're vomiting, dehydrated, weak, and there's no ER to save you. Treat your cold storage like the life support system it is. Mistake number 4, drinking untreated water. And this is where my medical background becomes critical. When the grid goes down, water treatment plants lose power, pumping stations fail. Within 24 to 48 hours, municipal water pressure drops and backflow contamination begins. My neighbor assumed that because water was still coming out of the tap, it was safe. Wrong.
Flow doesn't mean safe. Treat every drop like it wants to kill you.
He and his wife both developed severe gastroenteritis within 36 hours. Vomiting, diarrhea, dehydration. In a normal situation, you go to the ER and get IV fluids, but ERs were overwhelmed. They suffered at home for 3 days. Here's the fix, and listen carefully, because this is life or death. The moment the power goes out, you stop drinking tap water unless you treat it. Fill every container you have with water immediately, bathtubs, pots, buckets, but assume that water may already be compromised. For drinking water, you have 3 options. Option 1, boil for 1 full minute at a rolling boil. Option 2, use a quality filter like a Sawyer Mini or Life Straw that removes bacteria and protozoa. Option 3, use water purification tablets, 2 drops of unscented bleach per quart, wait 30 minutes. I keep a Sawyer Mini in my kitchen and one in my bug out bag. Costs $25, filters 100,000 gallons.
3 methods. 1 rule. Drink nothing untreated.
No excuse not to have one. And here's the combat medic truth. Dehydration kills faster than starvation. You can survive 3 weeks without food. You'll die in 3 days without water. Treat every drop. Mistake number 5, not securing your home perimeter. My neighbor made his house a target. He ran his generator at full blast, lit up every room, and basically advertised that he had resources. By day 2, he had people knocking on his door asking for help. By day 3, someone tried to siphon gas from his generator while he slept. This isn't about being paranoid. This is about understanding human behavior under stress.
Noise is a beacon in the dark. Silence is survival.
In a prolonged blackout, desperate people do desperate things. Here's the fix. Blackout discipline. If you're running a generator, muffle it. Keep it in the garage or behind the house. Use blackout curtains or blankets over windows so no light escapes. From the outside, your house should look just as dark and cold as everyone else's. Keep a low profile. Don't tell neighbors what supplies you have. And here's the tactical piece. You need a plan to secure entry points. Reinforce doors with security bars. Keep a charge phone with 911 pre-dialed. If you own a firearm, have it accessible and know how to use it. I'm not advocating violence. I'm advocating deterrence. A visible security camera, even a fake one, and motion-activated lights on battery backup.
Your home is either soft or solid. Choose solid.
Make your home a hard target. Criminals and desperate people look for easy opportunities. Don't be one. Let me give you the 4-rule framework for the first 24 hours of any blackout. Rule 1, decide early, bug out or hunker down. Make the call in the first 6 hours. Rule 2, light, heat, and fire safety. LED lights and fire extinguishers, not candles. Rule 3, water security. Treat every drop, filter, or boil, no exceptions. Rule 4, perimeter security. Blackout discipline, low profile, hard target. These 4 rules will keep your family alive while others are making fatal mistakes. Write them down, drill them with your family, practice a blackout scenario this weekend. If this video just saved your life or someone you love, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. I put out combat-proven emergency preparedness every single week for real suburban families. No tactical nonsense, just medical and survival expertise that works. Drop a comment and tell me, what's your biggest fear about a long-term blackout? I read every single comment and I'll answer your questions. And if you want to take this to the next level, check out my IFAC video, where I break down the 5 mistakes people make with medical gear that will get you killed. Link in the description. Stay safe, stay prepared, and remember, the decisions you make in the first 24 hours determine whether your family survives or becomes a statistic.
This is survival. This is resilience. This is Suburban Prepper.